Ever, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today, we're rediving into a classic takeout favorite that is so much better when you make it at home. Lo mein. Seriously, once you see how easy and delicious this is, you'll be skipping the delivery apps. The great thing about lo mein is its versatility. You can pack it with your favorite veggies, add whatever protein you're craving: chicken, beef, shrimp, or tofu, or just keep it simple with the noodles and that incredible sauce. It's the perfect weeknight meal because it comes together in under 30 minutes. Faster than delivery, and you control all the ingredients. So, grab your wok or your biggest skillet and let's get ready to make the best lo mein you've ever had. First things first, let's talk about the star of the show, the noodles. For lo mein, you want to use fresh or dried egg noodles. You can usually find these in the refrigerated or international aisle of your grocery store. If you can't find specific lo mein noodles, don't worry. Spaghetti or linguine work as a fantastic substitute. The key is to cook them just until they're al dente firm to the bite. You don't want to overcook them because they'll get a second round of cooking in the pan with the sauce and veggies. And nobody likes mushy noodles. So, get a large pot of water boiling, add a good pinch of salt, and cook your noodles according to the package instructions. Once they're done, drain them immediately and give them a quick rinse with cold water. This stops the cooking process and prevents them from sticking together. A little pro tip, toss them with about a teaspoon of sesame oil. It adds a lovely, nutty flavor and guarantees they won't clump up while you prep everything else. Set those beautiful noodles aside and let's move on to the sauce. The sauce is where all the magic happens. It's that perfect balance of savory, slightly sweet, and umami that makes lo mein so addictive. And the best part? It's just a handful of simple ingredients you probably already have. You'll need a small bowl to mix everything together. We'll start with the base, soy sauce. I like to use low-sodium soy sauce to control the saltiness, about a quarter cup. To that, we'll add a tablespoon of dark soy sauce. This is less about salt and more about color and a deep, molasses-like flavor. It gives the noodles that beautiful, rich brown color you expect from good lo mein. Next, a tablespoon of oyster sauce for a savory, umami kick. If you're vegetarian, there are fantastic mushroom-based vegetarian oyster sauces available. Then, for a touch of sweetness to balance the salt, we'll add a teaspoon of sugar. You can use brown sugar or even a little honey or maple syrup if you prefer. A tablespoon of toasted sesame oil is non-negotiable. It provides that signature, nutty aroma and flavor. Finally, a little bit of cornstarch, about a teaspoon, whisked in with a tablespoon of water to create a slurry. This will help the sauce thicken just slightly and cling to every single noodle and vegetable. Give it all a good whisk until the sugar and cornstarch are completely dissolved and set it aside. Your flavor-packed sauce is ready to go. Now, let's talk veggies and protein. This is your chance to customize. Today, I'm using some classic lo mein vegetables, julienne carrots, thinly sliced shiitake mushrooms, some crisp snow peas, and a bit of bok choy. Other great options are bell peppers, broccoli florets, bean sprouts, or sliced cabbage. The key is to have everything prepped and ready to go before you start cooking, because this dish comes together fast. I've sliced my carrots thinly, stemmed and sliced the mushrooms, and roughly chopped the bok choy. For protein, I'm using chicken breast that I've sliced thinly against the grain. This ensures it stays tender. You couldn't steak pilet de sachant promptov. I am going to quickly marinate my chicken in a splash of soy sauce and a pinch of white pepper for about 10 minutes just to give it some extra flavor. Remember, mise en place, having everything in its place is your best friend for any stir-fry. So, get your noodles cooked, your sauce mixed, and all your veggies and protein chopped and within arm's reach of the stove. All right, it's go time. Heat your wok or a large, heavy-bottomed skillet over high heat. High heat is crucial for getting that smoky wok flavor. Once your pan is smoking hot, add a tablespoon of a neutral oil like canola or avocado oil. Swirl it around to coat the pan. First, we'll cook our protein. Add the sliced chicken in a single layer. Don't overcrowd the pan. Cook in batches if you need to. Let it sear for a minute or two on each side until it is golden brown and cooked through. Once it's done, remove it from the pan and set it on a plate. Now, let's add our aromatics. Lower the heat to medium-high, add a little more oil if needed, and toss in some minced garlic and grated ginger. I'm using about 3 cloves of garlic and a 1-inch piece of ginger. Stir-fry for about 30 seconds until they're fragrant. Be careful not to burn the garlic. This is the flavor, foundation of our dish, and your kitchen is about to smell absolutely amazing. With our aromatic sizzling, it's time to add the vegetables. We'll add them in stages, starting with the ones that take the longest to cook. In go the carrots and mushrooms. Stir-fry them for about 2 to 3 minutes until they start to soften. Keep everything moving in the pan. Now, add the quicker cooking vegetables like the snow peas and bok choy. Give them another minute or 2 in the pan. You want them to be tender crisp, not soggy. They should still have a bit of a bite and their vibrant color. This whole process only takes a few minutes. You can see why having everything prepped is so important. The constant motion and high heat are what makes a stir-fry so special. If the pan seems a little dry at any point, you can add a tablespoon of water or broth to help steam the veggies and prevent sticking. Now for the grand finale. It's time to bring it all together. Push the vegetables to the side of the wok to create a space in the center. Pour in that glorious sauce we made earlier. Let it bubble for about 30 seconds. You'll see it start to thicken up slightly, thanks to that cornstarch slurry. This step helps cook off the raw flavor of the cornstarch and melds all the sauce ingredients together. Now, add your cooked noodles right into the pan, along with the cooked chicken we set aside earlier. It's time to toss. Using a pair of tongs or 2 large spoons, gently toss everything together. Lifting the noodles from the bottom and folding them over the top. Make sure every single strand of noodle, every piece of chicken, and every vegetable is beautifully coated in that delicious sauce. Keep tossing for about 1 to 2 minutes until everything is heated through and well combined. The color will deepen as the noodles absorb the sauce. Look at that! A huge, steaming pan of perfect homemade lo mein. The smell is just incredible. To finish it off, I like to turn off the heat and stir in some sliced green onions for a fresh, oniony bite. Some toasted sesame, seeds sprinkled over the top also add a nice texture and nutty flavor. Now, serve it up immediately while it's hot. You can portion it out into bowls straight from the pan. See how the sauce just clings to the noodles? That's what you want. No watery pool at the bottom of the bowl. Every bite is packed with flavor: the savory sauce, the tender chicken, the crisp tender veggies, and those satisfyingly chewy noodles. This is so much better than takeout, and you made it yourself in your own kitchen. You can be so proud of this dish. It's perfect for a family dinner, for meal prepping lunches for the week, or for impressing your friends. I hope you give this recipe a try and see just how easy and rewarding it is to make your favorite dishes at home. Thank you so much for cooking with me today. If you enjoyed this recipe, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more easy and delicious meals. Happy cooking!